Well, hello everybody, and this is Auntie, and welcome to Auntie's Advice. Y'all, let's talk about Lizzo. Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers and my users and reviews. All of y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie's Advice. Sweet old auntie. It's time for Auntie's Advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for Auntie's Advice.
Well, hello everybody, and this is Auntie, and welcome back. Happy holidays to you. Y'all, we're going to talk about Lizzo. It appears that Lizzo won in court today as a judge tossed out major lawsuit claims against her. So before I tell you what has happened, let me tell you what had happened. So, uh, three former backup dancers, Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noel Rodriguez, sued Lizzo and her production company, Big Girl Big Touring Inc., and her dance team captain, alleging a range of serious claims during their time working on her tour and her project. The lawsuit alleged that Lizzo and her team created an actually, charge workplace and pressure dancers into unwanted situations. A widely reported incident involved a post-concert outing at a venue in Amsterdam's red light district where Lizzo allegedly encouraged these dancers to interact with new performers and pressured one dancer to touch one of the performers' body against her will. The suit says that the dancers were exposed to overtly sexual environments and felt coerced by group pressure and fear of a negative job consequence if they did not participate in this mess. So, the dancers also claimed that the overall atmosphere was intimidating, offensive, and hostile, alleging that Lizzo's conduct and that of her production team made the workplace unsafe and demeaning for them. The complaint included accusations of sexual, racial, and religious harassment. For example, that coworkers imposed their religious beliefs on others or made disparaging comments about the dancers' personal lives. Then they went on into the fat shaming and the weight discrimination. Now, one of the dancers alleged that Lizzo shamed her for perceived weight gain and then fired her for it. And that claim was central to earlier news coverage, but was dismissed in late 2025 when the dancer dropped it and the judge agreed for lack of evidence. Now, that came out today, December the 15th, on wrapup.com. Lizzo says the truth is finally out after fat shaming claims dropped in the ex-dancer's lawsuit. She says the truth hurts. Artist said it was devastating to endure the claims in silence, and she is grateful for this victory. So the key takeaways, right, was a judge dismissed the fat shaming allegations in Lizzo's ongoing lawsuit with her former dancers. Lizzo publicly responded, and we're going to see that. I'm going to post that up here so you all can see, saying that the claims had no merit and were devastating to endure, and other parts of the case, including parts of the case. I don't know why I'm rushing, including the claims of a hostile work environment. They're still moving forward. But Lizzo is determined to fight every accusation in the actual harassment lawsuit brought by three of her former dancers. Okay. So she took to social media today, right, to kind of set the record straight. But before we get into that, there's a couple of other things that she had been accused of. Okay. Now, the fourth thing was a disability discrimination, which the lawsuit reference claims that Lizzo that Lizzo conduct worsened a dancer's anxiety and binge eating disorder, and that Lizzo failed to accommodate or consider these issues. Then they had the false imprisonment and other legal claims, where the plaintiffs also alleged false imprisonment, assault, and interference with prospective economic advantage in some of the filings, meaning they claim actions by Lizzo or her team improperly restricted their freedom or harmed their future opportunities. What's been dismissed? Okay. So we're going to go through that, and then I am going to share with you on the screen what Lizzo took to Instagram or social media to say in a couple of posts that she posted today. I want to welcome Jibo, Finnan, and Sugar48 to the chat. These are the members of Auntie's Advice. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Miss Queen Lee. She said, love the PJs, all and the bills. Thank you. This little jumper, I got a couple of them from Five and Below. Child, they probably gone now, but I goes out and get my holiday stuff early. Okay, I'm already looking at Five and Below. This is the whole entire romper, and it is just adorable. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much. But let me show you real quick and share with you what Lizzo took to social media and put out. So this was her first one. She says, this claim has haunted me since the day it came out. It has been devastating to suffer through this in silence, but I let my lawyers lead, and I am grateful for this victory. I have never fired an employee for gaining weight. I have only encouraged and supported people with bigger bodies and shared my platform with them. This claim has haunted me since the day it came out. It has been devastating to suffer through this silence, right? I don't know why I got that on there twice. She says, I am still in a legal battle. I'm not settling. I will be fighting every claim until the truth is out. They weren't fired for gaining weight. They were fired for taking a private recording of me without my consent and sending it off to ex-employees. Now, I don't know what that means. This is the first time I've heard that. Y'all let me know downtown in the comment section if y'all heard this before, because like this just came this right here came out the blue for me, that they were taking a private recording of her without her consent. Like, where did that come from? But okay, I digress. She said there was no evidence that I fired them because they gained weight, because it never happened. Now the truth is finally out. The fat shaming claims against me have been officially dropped by my accusers. They conceded it had no merit in court. Is that what got dropped today? Now, I ain't sure that's what got dropped today. Let me take a sip. Y'all help me out. I'm not sure that that's what got dropped today, Lizzo. But I'm going to have to go back and see. So she was addressing Ariana Davis' allegation. Lizzo said the dancer was fired for taking a private recording of her without consent, sending it off to ex-employees. She says, "I've never fired her." But I'm confused. So last Friday, a Superior Court judge ruled that Davis' firing was justified because of her secret recordings. As Lizzo noted, she still has to fight the remaining accusations with the ex-dancers, as well as from Noel Rodriguez and Crystal Williams, who all supported her during the special tour. Responded to the decision to dismiss the fat shaming claim, her attorney, Ronald Zambrano, told TMZ, "We are maintaining that Judge Epstein was correct in his ruling, denying Lizzo's special motion to strike the vast majority of claims they attacked, including false imprisonment and harassment. As for the allegations that remain, the singer and her big touring company are still facing claims of creating a hostile work environment and actual harassment." And that's just to name a few. So all of the other ones that I've talked about, the fat shaming, discrimination. So what is left, right? So even though the fat shaming claim was dismissed against her, right? The lawsuit still includes, and the courts have allowed to proceed, allegations of these things: actual harassment, a hostile work environment, religious and racial harassment, discrimination, and other claims tied to conduct during tour activities and work outing. Lizzo, of course, we know, denies all of the accusations, calling them false and sensationalized, and her legal team is actively defending her and appealing aspects of this case. Um, um, okay. Um, she still got a long way ahead of her. And I know that that one got dropped, but I kind of thought, wait, now everybody is entitled to celebrate small victories, big victories, or whatever, right? But I would have stood down if I was Lizzo on this because she has a very long way to go, especially with what the other girls have accused her about. Now, when this first came out, right, I'm like, you grown. I think that I think that for me, I don't understand peer pressure and I don't understand allowing someone to force me to do something that I don't want to do. So when this first came out, I just was kind of side eyeing it, but and I'm still side eyeing it because you grown. I really find myself being more interested in cases and stuff like that. Um, but I think that this was just an early celebration, and I don't know whether or not she should have did it. When I saw it, it kind of shocked me because I'm like, this was just one small piece of it. You have so many other things that these people are accusing you of. I just would kind of stand down on it. But y'all let me know what y'all think downtown in the chat. I ain't gonna hold y'all on because I got to come out and talk about some other things that have happened. But let's keep the communication going on in the chat. I appreciate you all being here, clicking on the video. If you have not already done so, go ahead on and subscribe to the channel so that when I go live, you go live right along with me. Thank you so much for being here. Love y'all. Bye.